What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting our day at Hudson River Truck and Trailer. We are picking up our F350 here that had no power to the plow. Turns out it was just a fuse, and we dropped off our F600, which we are having a power issue as well, but we think it's going to be something loose electrical wise, because when we got to our shop where the truck was parked, there was no headlights at all. And while Kevin was following me up here, I saw the headlights turning on and off as we were driving. So I think as it was shaking, hitting bumps and stuff, the connection was connecting and then losing connection again. But we are heading down to our main shop now. All right, guys, so we're down at our shop now, and we're working on this Silverado 6500. You can see we have the center seat out. And in order to get this seat out, we actually had to pull the passenger seat out of this truck as well, because there were wires which were plugged in under the passenger seat. They are for your cigarette lighter thing here and your two USBs. And actually it looks like there's like an aux cable in there too. So that's what those were for, and there was no way to get to them without pulling the passenger seat out. But the reason we pulled all of that out is we are changing the hydraulic system on here. We currently have a little tank and pump in here, and it just is not the best. It works for what we need it to do, except it moves the plow super slow, and you can only run your front plow off of it. So we are going to be adding a wing plow to this truck. We actually installed a clutch pump kit in here yesterday. I can't pop the hood right now because I'd have to drop the front headlights in order to get the hood up, but I can show you guys that a different day. But we're going to be adding a wing plow, a hydraulic tank and whatnot, and then in the cab here will be a pedestal with your plow controls right here. We got to figure out the height and everything and get all the parts. We don't have anything else for this truck right now. We don't even have the hydraulic tank, so we're kind of at a standstill here. We can't really do anything else until we get the rest of the parts. But we're at a good point, so when the parts do come, we can get right to work on this, and hopefully within the next couple weeks we'll have this buttoned up. But I'm about to hop in my truck. We are actually picking up another salt spreader for our skid steer. I think it would fit the toolcats as well. This is a SNO-WAY poly spreader, so it will be much nicer than the last one we got. But let me hop in my truck, we'll hit the road and see what it looks like. Back it up, back it up, back it up, down, in. Come on in, come on in. Keep going, keep going, keep coming, keep coming. All right, go up. All right, straight back.
¿Quieres? Sí, señor. Dale, papacito. No que tú eres mochito.
Hand me those fittings.
Can you do me a favor and run to the gas station and top my car off before I go down? I gotta go down to the hospital.
Weren't you just in your car?
No. That's it?
No.
There's that valve right there. Right? So that valve, oh, there's a lever on it.
Yep.
So it dumps it back to tank.
Vámonos, cachito.
I don't have a license for this truck.
No es my truck.
Yeah, it's your truck
Who
now.
drives that one?
You. That was it. Yeah.
Voy a meterme y que estamos bien hecho.
Nice. It's a lot quieter than the other one too. Actually work in peace with this.
Everything makes a lot more sense.
All right guys, so here we have it. This is a SNO-WAY salt spreader for a skid steer or your toolcats or whatever. I had to swap these two fittings as soon as we got here. The guy that we bought it from told us that they were leaking, so we had them here, and before we even tried it, we put new ones on it. But this runs a lot nicer than the other one. This one is almost silent, and being that it is pretty much 100% poly, you have a couple pieces of metal, pretty much just the frame, this tray, this like guard piece, and then these deflectors here, which you have a bunch of different holes so you can adjust them. This is going to be a much nicer piece of equipment than the other one for us. It also has this valve on the back here to control the speed. This is all the way open, you put it all the way down, it's all the way closed, and then pretty much anywhere in the middle is less and less as you go down, so you can really drop the speed to probably like, I don't know what it would be, but probably like a half a mile per hour or whatever the slowest it would be before it actually shuts off. So you can really control the salt spread on it. When it's all the way up, it is definitely zooming, but overall it's not in terrible shape. There's a little bit of rust down here on the bottom from all the salt there, but we're not going to worry about cleaning that up. We are going to load it in the back of my truck and run it up to our Dutchess yard where the skid steer is. But over here on this truck, the guy's got the hood open while I was gone, and this is the clutch pump on it. This piece right here is a clutch, and this pulley will spin. Kev, turn this truck on. Well, we need power. It's gonna take a second. Yeah, the battery was off, or the battery disconnects. So you can see the belt. The belt spins now. Obviously this is wide open, just plugged. It's not connected, it's not wired in, but the centerpiece here is a clutch. So let me see if the switch is in here. There will be a switch right here. I don't know where the box went, but basically there will be a switch here that gets wired to the pump. As soon as you flip the switch, it'll engage the clutch and then the pump will work. So right now it's basically just spinning the pulley, and we have this installed, and now we just need to wire in the switch and then run the hoses and whatnot. So overall we're in pretty good shape here. Let me shut this down real quick. Anybody know why this does this? Every time we get out of this truck we have to turn the lights off, otherwise it'll beep at us. None of our other Chevys do that, but this one does every time. Turn the battery off there. But yeah, this truck, actually that might be the switch in the pocket. Yep, right here. Oh, I just saw it. So let me put it on the table over here. I'll show you guys. So you get a little clutch pump switch, and once you activate that switch, it'll engage the clutch. You get this little sticker to put behind it, basically to idiot proof it. And then these are your wires that need to get wired in to run that. So this will get mounted probably right here, right underneath. This is a body up sticker and light, which is obviously peeling. So that'll get mounted right there once we have the rest of the stuff, and this truck is gonna be much nicer. But we're gonna load this in the bed of my truck and we're gonna run that up to our Dutchess yard. We're not gonna go there today. I'll probably drop it off at some point over the weekend. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.